So building a $50,000 a month business isn't as hard as most people make it out to be, right? Making $500,000 a year isn't really that tough if you're good at some of the basics. And when I say basics, I mean sales, marketing, anything that's related with client acquisition, right? Helping businesses scale, helping businesses bring in more revenue, more clients, more deals, more money, so on and so forth. You're helping them grow, right? You're partnering with them to help them scale to the next level. And if you're already in sales, you're already doing this for a business. The only issue is you're not getting paid enough. You're only getting paid a small percentage of the total revenue you end up bringing in. I know salespeople bringing in $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 a month, and they make, 5, 10, 15% of that in commissions. Now, if you added a couple of more skills to that, you can literally 5x to 10x your current income as a salesperson, regardless of the industry, regardless of the vertical. You can 5x to 10x your income within 4 to 6 months. It doesn't take that long. All right. And that's what I'm going to break down today, the additional skill sets you need to have and a couple of extra things you need to do to go from a salesperson to someone who's helping a company grow as a consultant, as a CEO of your own business, and start hitting $50,000, $80,000, or $100,000 a month in recurring revenue. So strap in, subscribe, like, share, all that good noise, and let's dive in. But this is how you're going to make 50, 80, 100K a month as a sales rep. These are the additional skills, additional things you have to do in order to level up your sales career. Doesn't matter what you're selling. If you can add these additional skills to your skill set and you can start doing this for businesses, you'll easily surpass 100K a month. All right. So first one is recruiting and placement, right? So a lot of businesses struggle with this. They struggle with, hiring sales reps all the time, and they don't have good talent. It's hard to go out there, recruit, hire, ramp up, train, all this stuff for one single sales rep, and to do that multiple times, right? Finding top talent. So this happens two ways. You do recruiting, which is finding top tier talent. You can either do this within your organic network, some people that are vetted or some people that you trust, or you can start running paid hiring funnels, which again goes to the hiring process, which is, you interview them, you put them through an intake process, whether it's group interviews, solo interviews. We have, I have other videos here as well going into more details on this, but you put them through an intake process and you figure out which one's the best fit for that particular client of yours. And this is one skill set. If you can recruit top tier talent to help build sales teams for a business, that's a skill that'll easily take you to, 30, 40, 50K. And I'm not talking like, objection handling only takes you to like, additional 10, 20, 30K. But when you want to really level up, you have to start your business. And these are the skills you have to add. Next is sales management. When you can take over the daily day-to-day headaches of a business owner when it comes to sales, you immediately increase in value, right? In some businesses, you're also treated like an internal employee, but you can also do it as a fractional sales manager, a fractional chief sales officer. So it works both ways. And what you're doing here basically is overviewing management on a daily basis. So you have your end of day reports, daily KPIs. You have to make sure all the daily KPIs are being met by your sales team, whether setters, closers, SDRs, BDRs, whatever it is. Make sure everything is being met. If they're being met, you incentivize them, right? You reward the good closers, the good setters, the good SDRs for doing their job and going above and beyond. If they're being missed, you troubleshoot it. You figure out what it is that they're not doing well or where it is that they're struggling. And then you either have a conversation with them. If they're open to improving, cool. If they're not open to improving, you got to get rid of them. And then you go back to the recruiting process, find someone to replace them. Right. So that's one part of management. The other part is just daily troubleshooting. You're going to have agreements and contracts you send out on a daily basis, payment invoices, collections, receivables, follow-ups are being done, and then daily meetings with the sales team. Make sure everybody's on track and set the tone for the day. Right. Next is systems and processes. Right. These things, if you can help a business systemize everything, streamline everything, and dial in their processes. Again, this video is just an overview on the different skills. It's not going deep into every single skill, which I'll do other videos on. but fulfillment and operational processes, right? So fulfillment, the reason we want to help our clients get better fulfillment is because it makes you higher value. Number one, it makes a business higher value, and then it gives your client higher LTV for their clients, right? If you're running a sales team or managing a sales team for, I don't know, a consulting business, that the LTV, lifetime customer value, is 5K. With better fulfillment, that LTV can go to 10, 15, 20 year over year, right? And you want to do that because you're getting a percentage of the top line revenue on the cash collected. The higher LTV also means more profits for your sales agency. Next is operational system problems, automation, tech issues, and finances. These issues are always happening. You want to make sure you have the ability as a sales rep to handle all this for the client. And by the way, and I'm saying 100K a month as a sales rep, it really means 100K a month as a sales agency. Obviously, you don't want to be doing this all the time. For your first client, you can do all these things. But as you begin scaling up your sales agency, you can start delegating a lot of this stuff and start hiring. And the last but not least is marketing. If you can help your clients dial in marketing, dial in client acquisition, one way or another, you will make more money. Your clients will make more money, and it's a win-win all around. And you do this with two ways: outbound, paid media. Again, this is just an overview. Outbound, you can figure out what the most optimal acquisition channel is for your clients. Target that audience. We personally use AI to get phone numbers, and we even have another AI sales rep that does 10,000 calls a minute, and we place this within our clients to get them leads and get them book calls and stuff like that. So this is organic way. You can even, if you don't want to do the AI route, you don't want to pay money for it, you can also go find setters, outbound SDRs to do this for you. Reach out to the audience, do outbound prospecting daily. Then you have paid media, which is, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google, all the things online, do the ads, right? And you figure out which is the best client acquisition system for your specific prospect. If his phone numbers and opt-ins, again, you either have an AI sales rep doing 10,000 calls a minute, which most people won't need. You can even get an outbound SDR to do these phone calls. Make sure that SDR is booking calls on your behalf, and you direct the traffic to a market insight or to something how to that your client knows how to do. And then you test low budget, you test different angles, you test different creatives as far as marketing goes, and then you get leads. And then taking those leads to book calls to cash. That is a sales process, not for this video. Um, but these are the additional skills, in my opinion, that if as a sales rep, regardless what you're selling, it doesn't really matter what you're selling right now. It could be cars, real estate. You could be in the high ticket space. Whatever you're selling right now, if you can add these additional skills, you can go land a client like that, right? Because most sales reps, more sales agencies don't really have this dialed in. All they know how to do is sell, right? When you add these additional skills to selling, you become almost like a partner, a growth partner with these companies. All right, that's it for this one. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.